Another practice we had, this goes to ownership, is that when a person got a significant responsibility of leadership, they were given an opportunity to purchase, typically some more ServiceMaster stock. It wasn't an option, it was, they had to purchase it. And they didn't have to, they were given the opportunity to. I got to be careful. They were given the opportunity to. So, I can remember this time when we were making some promotions. I got a call from one of the people that had gotten a promotion, thanking me and said, delighted that this promotion, Bill. I talked to my family, I'm going to move. We're all set for the relocation. We're all set for the job. But he said, you know, talk to my wife, and we really just don't know whether we want to purchase any more stock. And I said, all right, are you sure? Yeah. I said, well, when will you be in town? Because he was located then out in the Philadelphia area. He said, well, I'm going to be in Chicago next Tuesday. I said, well, let's have breakfast together. So we had breakfast that next week, and I said, hey, listen, what's the issue? Help me understand the issue. Well, you know, we've already got some stock, we just don't. And I said, well, he said, I think we might have to borrow some money to buy the stock. I just don't feel comfortable about it. So I said, well, okay. I said, do you mind if we just look a minute at your balance sheet? He didn't know if that was a good idea, but anyway, he had opened the subject, so I got on a napkin and kind of drew a little T account, and we looked at the assets, and sure enough, he had some ServiceMaster stock, he had a house, he had a car, he had a boat. Then we went on the other side of the balance sheet, and of course, he had a mortgage on his house, and then he had, you know, that's it. When he got down to the equity, he said, that's it, Bill, that's the equity. And you know, Bill, you can't tell me the ServiceMaster stock's always going to go up. I said, no, I can't tell you. It might go down. I said, yeah, it might go down. He said, right, that's what we're not feel comfortable with. And I said, and this comes from Max Dupree, this comes from one of my mentor, Max Dupree. I said, you haven't put all your liabilities on the balance sheet. He said, Bill, what do you mean? I've been honest. It's everything I own. I said, well, let me ask you some questions. How many people are in this unit that you're assuming leadership of? He said, well, I think there's 800. And I said, tell me, a year from now, is there going to be opportunity for 1,000 people or 600 people or 800 people? And does your leadership have anything to do with the answer to that question? I said, let me ask you another question. I said, how many of these people are the principal breadwinners in their family? What would you say? 60%? Maybe 70%, as much as 70%. I said, a year from now, is there going to be enough to give them a raise or not? Will they have any opportunities for promotion or not? Will any of them? Does your leadership have anything to do with the answer to that question? How many of these people have kids who want to send to college? Do they have resources to think about that? I said, now I've just commented on some financial things. I said, how many of these people have difficulties at home? Or have some issues in their life that they may need some counseling, some help from the boss? Are you going to be there to give them help or not? And if you're telling me your leadership has nothing to do with the answer to these questions, then we don't need a leader. It's just going to happen. Whatever, it's just going to happen. But if your leadership has something to do to answer these questions, you've just assumed a liability that's far bigger than any of the liabilities on your balance sheet. And if you're not interested in caring, developing, nurturing, providing opportunities for people to follow, don't take the responsibility. Don't take the job. Because it's an awesome responsibility. And Drucker's closing words to that is, a leader has only one choice to make, to lead or to mislead. That is a significant thought, isn't it? You can't be neutral in leadership.